All right, it looks like we are live. So welcome, welcome, welcome to our Prosperity Freedom School. And some of the banners, some of the things out there. What we were kind of giving the theme: upgrade your life. So that really is what today is all about: is upgrading your life. So just to be 100% upfront and honest with you right in the beginning here, this is not a how-to market online training. This is not a how-to generate leads. This is not a how-to type of training. This is how to upgrade your life training. This is how to make money, how we're making money in this industry. Because a lot of times, I'll do webinars, I'll do trainings, and we'll teach you a strategy, and we'll teach you how we do things, just a small piece. But you never really know what we do, really, okay, and how we actually market. But we will cover the cool thing about tonight, or today, since it's afternoon, we will cover how we're marketing our business. We will cover the products that we sell. We'll cover, how we get paid. We'll cover the training that we do have available to you, and we're going to cover some cool offline, online type stuff. So this is going to be a jam-packed hangout, and you will get value from it. I promise you. Even if you just get value from seeing how we sell and how we do things online, that alone is going to give you a lot of value tonight. So, but here's the real deal. Let me ask you a quick question. Are you making all the money that you are, all the money that you want to make? If you're not making all the money you want to make right now, I want you to type a number 1 below. If you can use some help in your business or some help making some money, type a 1 in the comment section, okay? And then I'll just be looking for random ones here in a minute. But so type 1 if you need help making money online. Type a 2 if you're good and you're ready to go and you just can make, and you're making all the money that you ever want. You have all the money in your bank account that you want. In fact, if that's you, you probably don't need us. You probably don't need this webinar. If you have all the money you want to make, your bank account has millions of dollars in it, and you're just good with whatever company you're in, then type a 2 and you can even leave, okay? That's not who we're trying to target here. This hangout is for the people that can use some help, okay? It's for the people that can upgrade their life. And here's the reason why. I remember when I first got started online, I had no help. If your sponsor, just a quick question here, if your sponsor, when you got online, ever went into the witness protection program, I want you to say yes in the comments. Say, my sponsor left me, or something like that. Go ahead and raise your hand in the comment section and say, yes, that was me, because that was what happened to me. I actually, back in 2007, I joined a network marketing business, and we had great support. Every week we would get together locally, and then every single week. So my sponsor was a great sponsor when I first got started in network marketing. Then I went online, and here was what was interesting. I joined a system, and it was like 100% automated. You don't have to do any selling. You don't have to do any work. You don't have to do anything. And I saw that, and I'm like, wow, that's cool. So I clicked buy. I saw this buy button, and I decided just to buy right there. And I got into the system. And guess what? I didn't know who my sponsor was. I didn't know I thought I was joining the creator of the system, to be honest with you. And then I got into the back office, and they just said, all right, here's your link. Go out there and promote it. And I'm all, okay, how do I do that, right? And then I tried to contact my sponsor. I tried to see who was there, and no one was there. He actually never responded back. He never picked up the phone. He never answered his email. Why is that? Why do you think that is? Well, because the system said 100% automated, never have to contact anyone, never have to do anything. So when you join those systems, they're thinking, hey, we don't have to ever do anything. And that right there was a huge crutch to me. I hated that, okay? So if you're a sponsor right now out there and you're just completely leaving people hanging, now there's some times when when you join a business and you're busy. So for example, me, I've recruited over, 1,700 people or something like that. We've made over $600,000 in our company. And obviously results aren't typical. You can see average earnings at the bottom of all of our websites, okay? But here's the thing. You get busy, all right? You get busy and you can't physically respond to every email. You can't physically do things. But what you do is you upgrade and you do things in a better way, in a more efficient way when you get to that point. So if you're one of those sponsors that join a business and just leave your people hanging, then we don't want you on the team either. Okay? You can just leave right now, because here's the thing. We are looking for people who are serious. We are looking for people that really want to make a difference in people's lives. Because here's the deal. When I got busy, what did I start doing? I started doing group trainings. I started coming together on a weekly basis, sometimes even a daily basis, and teaching my team in groups. And I never leave anybody hanging, because everybody has the opportunity to either get to these trainings live or they can get to the trainings via recording. Okay? So one tip for you guys before we actually get into this whole thing is don't be the sponsor that goes in the witness protection program. Even if you plug people into your upline support, that's good enough. So think about it. Let's say you get a mentor. Maybe you join someone on our team and they plug you into our trainings. That is your part. You got to at least do that. So don't ever think, even if you get into a system, automated system, but that was one of the problems. I got involved in systems, there was no help, no support. I had to learn things on my own. I had to go into debt. In fact, I got $100,000 in debt. And here's what I want to do real quick. I want to tell you a quick background here, just to let you know that I'm not this super guru that just got online and I started making money from day one. Okay? I don't want to portray that, because bottom line is it took me years. Okay? I literally went $100,000 in debt, and some people even have come up and said, everybody starts out broke, everybody does this. Can you start out wealthy and make money here? Yes, you can. But here's the thing. Most success stories, real quick, most success stories you hear about, they're broke in the beginning. Why? Who here wants to answer why in the comments? Why do you think a lot of the success stories, they started off broke? Well, because there's one little tiny thing. A lot of times, pain will push you until your vision will pull you. So I want you to remember that. Pain will push you until your vision will pull you. Okay? So number one, if you get into it, like a lot of people that get online that are wealthy maybe, or they think they know it all, they'll get into a business and there's no pain and they have no vision. So they just join a business and then they're stagnant, right? But the people with pain, a lot of the times, they're pushed to make it work. They're pushed to make it happen. Then all of a sudden they start making it happen. Then they develop a vision that pulls them and then just creates massive, massive success. Okay? So here's the deal. I got online. I spent a lot of money. I got a lot over my head. In fact, when I say I was broke, it's an understatement. Okay? I literally was broke. Like, I've actually heard someone say once to me, there was a prospect when I was actually getting on the phone talking to prospects at one point. There was a prospect that said, you know what, I can't afford this business. So I was like, okay, like, how close are you? And then we kind of dug deeper, and then eventually we got to the point where he was excited to join the business. So then he's like, well, actually I have like an IRA that I can go tap into if I need to. So he had like $50,000 in an IRA, and then there's other people who might have like a 6-month savings account, like emergency fund, right? But they're broke, but they have like an emergency fund, or they'll have an IRA, or they'll have some investments. I'm telling you guys right now, I had 0 investments, nothing in savings, nothing, okay? I maxed out every credit card. I literally went to the store one day buying groceries, swiped my credit card, and it was declined, okay? I literally had no credit card, no money in savings, no IRAs, no retirement accounts to take off, no more equity in my house, because here's the thing, I owed more on my house than it was worth, okay? I had no equity in my house. I had $500 in my checking account, and my mortgage payment was $1,200. So I had $500 in my checking account, and my mortgage payment was $1,200, and I couldn't even pay the mortgage payment. So I'm telling you guys, when people say they're broke, I don't buy that excuse, because I was also broke, more than a lot of people, with no financial resources around me, but we made it happen. Here's how we made it happen, and I want to give you guys this tip real quick. We made it happen because we were in a lot of pain, and we had a vision to get out of this. Because here's why we call this Prosperity Freedom School, by the way. The reason I came up with that name is, number one, we want to help you create prosperity in your life. Number two, we want to help you create freedom in your life. Because here's the thing. Think about freedom for a second. I was actually in the military, and I served 2 tours of duty in Iraq. And I remember I joined the military originally to go to college and, obviously to serve my country, because I really love the United States, and I'm a big believer in serving the country and fighting for our freedom, right? So I fought for the freedom of America, right? But then what I realized is, when I was gone doing that, I really didn't have any freedom. Think about that. I left my daughter at home for 1.5 years when she was under 3 years old. For 1.5 years. Think about that. And I came home, and she didn't even recognize who I was. It's like she didn't recognize who I was. And my ex-wife, who was my wife at the time, she basically would tell my daughter, hey, Daddy's in Iraq all the time. Daddy's in Iraq. Sorry, Daddy's in Iraq. And then eventually, here's what's crazy. When I came home and she started coming over, you know what she called me? Daddy Iraq. I know it sounds cute, maybe. Daddy Iraq was my name. Daddy Iraq. Now, I don't know about what that does for you guys, but that's embarrassing, guys. Because I'm going to Iraq, and I was gone for so long, my name was Daddy Iraq. Now, I don't know about you, but that's not freedom for me. I was fighting for freedom for our country, but that wasn't freedom for me. So the reason we created this school, this Prosperity Freedom School, is to share with you how I won my real freedom. Because when I started this home-based business last year, so I had all those struggles we talked about, right? But you never want to talk about struggles unless you've gone past them. Okay, so that's another tip you can write down. You never want to talk about struggles unless you've gone past them. So guess what? We got through it. We got through it. We made it to events. We started hanging around people, started hanging around mentors, started hanging around people that lifted us up, helped us have success in this industry. And guess what? We won our freedom. And I want to show you some numbers real quick. So let's see if I can share my screen real quick. Here we go. Oh, whoops. There we go. So here's just some quick numbers for you real quick. So we've been inside, and before you run away and you're like, oh man, you're talking about Empower Network, here's what I want you to do. I want you to keep an open mind here, because we won our freedom, and I want to share with you how to win your freedom. Okay? So we've earned over $535,000 in paid commissions. We got paid yesterday, and this is what's pending to pay me out next week. We have over 17,000 here, and now keep this in mind. This is not counting bonus pools that we got. We got a huge bonus check from last month. That's on top of that. That's not counting my previous merchant accounts that we had in the very, very beginning. And that's just for 2 years worth of work, okay? The reason I wanted to show you this right up the front is not to brag. So let me just pull off screen share. It's not to brag, but just to let you know, we created our freedom, okay? So if you are here to create freedom in your life, I want you to say yes in the comments. Say, I'm ready to create freedom. To say, I'm ready to create freedom in the comments real quick, and then we'll move on from here. But here's why I wanted to show you that really. Because of the money that I've been able to make in my company, last year, May 15th, we got out of the military. I will no longer have to leave my daughter, my son, my new daughter, and my other son. So we have 4 kids, just so you know. Well, we have 4 kids. My wife wants, and my wife and I have both want another kid. So we want 5 total kids, but we no longer have to leave any of my kids. I don't have to leave my family. I don't have to leave my wife. I don't have to, I can travel when I want to. When we go to these live events every 3 months for our company, here's what's cool. I can take my family. Who here thinks that that's pretty dang cool? Like if you think that's cool, if to be able to travel to every 4 months to a new location and be able to afford taking your family, your wife, all of your kids, and maybe a mother-in-law, and just pay for it all just with the money that you make. Now, I don't know about you guys, but that's freedom to me. That is true freedom to me. I never have to leave my kids. I never have to go to a job. I never have to do anything like that again. So I wanted to share with you that quick story before we get into things. So here's my outline for today. I'm going to teach you guys what we sell, how we sell it, how you get paid, how we market, and really just pull out some awesome leaders that are making things happen in this company, in our business. And hopefully you'll want to lock arms with us. And I promise you that what we do here, you can do. You can do. We're here to help you. We're here to mentor you. We're here to coach you. I'm not here to sell you. Okay. A lot of people, they come to these presentations and they're just expecting this big sales pitch. You know what? We have videos to do the sales pitch. We have other things to do the sales pitch. I'm not here to sell you. I'm here to educate you on exactly what we do so that you can make an informed decision to lock arms with us, and we will help you. We'll be here to help you. So before we actually do into that, let me pull up my screen real quick. Actually, let me introduce a couple of our panelists here. Just maybe take a quick 1-2 minutes, and then we'll introduce each one of you guys. So first, Kevin. He's actually out there marketing right now as we speak. I'm going to bring him out here just in a little bit. But Kevin, you want to just do a brief, 1-minute intro, and then we'll move on to Lisa real quick. What's up, Mr. Kevin?
Yes, thank you. I just want to hear and see me. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you're good.
I'm at a flea market right now. I'm at a flea market in Louisville, Kentucky. And my wife and I are handing out DVDs, free DVDs to people who are coming by, getting their names and numbers so that the DVDs can explain everything that Mike Hobbs is talking about right now. This is a lot of fun because we're meeting a lot of people. So appreciate being here, Mike.
Awesome. And then we have Lisa Torres from, actually I keep forgetting where you're from. Where are you from, Lisa?
Well, I'm from New York City, but I live in Atlanta, Georgia now.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So I will come back on a little later and share the rest of the story with you guys.
All right, sounds good. Then we also have Sean Ali, who's actually killing it with his beat selling on the internet. So what's up, Mr. Sean.
Thank you, Mike, for pulling me out. I just want to say I'm very excited to be here, and can't wait to share some golden nuggets with you. You know, I'm 25 years old. I'm in Canada. I've had no experience prior to this before. So it goes to show that you can come in this thing with no prior experience and just come create killer results. So thank you, Mike.
Sweet, sweet. Yeah, so I just wanted to, just let you guys know there's 3 other people here on the panel. No, I'm not just the only one here speaking. And we'll bring those guys out here, and I might even just randomly ask them questions. So we're gonna pull out some value from all these, 6-figure and future $1 million earners inside of Empower. So here's what I want to do. So a lot of times people get into these businesses, and there's always questions. Well, what are the products? What are you selling? And all these different things. So I just want to get those things out of the way real quick. So let me pull up my screen, because this is important. Okay, so the company we decided to partner with, and here's the cool thing. You have a unique opportunity here, because it's never about the company. All right, the company is a given. You need to choose a company that has good products, that pays out well, and that'll last here for a lifetime. So it is about the company, but there's also a higher level. And the higher level is the team and the mentorship that you're going to get inside of that company. Because I'm going to tell you right now, even if the next greatest and latest thing that launches comes out, guess what? If you don't have a mentor, you don't have a trainer, you don't have a system to follow, you're going to flop. And I realize that in previous companies that I've been in. So just to point that out, you don't have some kind of mentor. Just think about it. What if Michael Jordan joined basketball, and none of the coaches ever wanted to coach him ever from the beginning, and he never had a good coach, never had any mentors, never had anything? I don't think he would be the greatest player, or I don't know if people call him that now or not. I think he was the greatest basketball player, but that's an opinion. But people wouldn't have ever called him that. So you have to have a coach. You have to have someone that you look up to, that you can learn from, that you can use to gain more skills. So what are the products inside of what we sell? Well, we have 5 core products, okay? So a lot of people have these questions like, well, what are you selling? Well, here's what it is. The first product is a viral blogging system, okay? Let me show you what mine looks like real quick. And some people don't realize this, but you can actually customize this blog. And the cool thing is we actually have Lisa Torres on the webinar, or on the Hangout right now, who actually did this banner for me. So when you get on the team, you will actually have access to her service to where she can help you create a banner like this. So this is the blog. You can customize the header. You can customize the links right here. You can sell whatever you want to sell on this blog. So technically, even if you wanted to join the team and buy this product, you can sell whatever you want to sell. You can sell your company. You can sell tools. So let me show you what I mean by that. You can blog about whatever you want, but here's where the cool thing is. See how I have a little link that says Top Marketing Tools? You can literally sell whatever you want to sell on this blog. And I don't think a lot of people realize that. But look at this. I'm selling things like, obviously, the blogging system. I'm selling things like Lead Pages, which is a capture page creator. I'm selling things like Social Monkey on this blog, Social Adder, 22 Social, Spin Rewriter, Easy Video Suite, all my autoresponders that I use, and things like that. So don't think that all you have to do, like when you get on our team and you start using the tools that we provide for you, the viral blogging system is $25 a month. Don't think that all we do is sell Empower Network or Prosperity or, you know, the team or whatever. Don't think that that's all you can do. You can use this blog to promote whatever you want. Okay, if you're in a health and wellness, you literally can say, like, have a tab here that just says "Get Fit with Mike," you know, or whatever. You know what I mean? And you can sell your whatever P90X or whatever you guys are selling. So think about that for a second. Your blog is your home on the internet, and I loved how Lisa talked about that one. I don't remember which hangout it was, but she said that your blog is your home on the internet, so if you don't have one, then you're homeless. I thought that was funny. So anyway, that's kind of what our first core product is the blog. Okay, so you all get access to that for 25 bucks. Then the next product is our personal development product. Okay, so everybody knows what personal development is, I'm pretty sure. But it also is a training product as well. So if you look at this, our latest audio from 4 days ago, how to leverage YouTube to 11 times your time. So basically give you 11 times more time. Another way to put that is to, you know, I've actually seen people say it like this. If you have a YouTube video out there on the internet, it's working 24/7, 365 days a week for you. If you're doing the presentation yourself, then you have to do it over and over and over personally. But if you have a video on the internet, it's working 24/7. Okay, so that's another way to put it. But they rephrase it into giving you 11 times more of your time. So that's a great little audio that you can listen to, and that's part of our inner circle. Then there's also archived inner circles, literally hundreds and hundreds and hundreds. So my recommendation on this product is you can come through and you can download them, you can put them on your computer and listen to them at any time. You can put them on your iPhone and listen to them in the car, and that's my suggestion on this product. So this is a $100 product, and I want to actually open up a little document for you guys to make this easier for you. All right, here we go. So I'll write these up on the screen here. This will be good. Okay, so the first product was $25. The second product was $100, and those are the ones I want to really feature right now. And I'll just kind of briefly cover the other ones right now, because you guys will have the opportunity to find out more about these other three when you get inside the system. But those are the first two core products and the ones I really want to push right now and talk about. But to summarize the other three products is the Costa Rica Intensive. This has principles that have never really been taught anywhere. Things like viral sustainability. That's one of the principles I apply even in our team. You can actually utilize. Okay. There's pre-framing. Talks about pre-framing. Another way to put this product is learning leadership skills, influence skills, and things of that nature. Okay. Creating your story. You know, really learning how to sell on the internet. Okay. Really, that's what this product does. Okay. The 15K formula is more of your internet marketing how-tos. All right? And then the Masters is a little bit more advanced. It's more team building. It's more, you know, taking you from one level to the next level. And before I actually move on, let me just ask, let's see, let's ask Lisa. Lisa Torres, what is your favorite product out of all the products that Empower sells?
The 15K formula, hands down. The 15K formula is definitely my favorite. You know, they have a lot of free and paid strategies that you could start utilizing in your business. And the great thing about it is that when you learn these things, you know, inside of our system, you can actually take what you're learning and apply it to anything. So whether you come in here to build Empower Network as your main business, or if you have another business, whether it be network marketing, affiliate marketing, your own products, you can actually take the training that's in there and apply it to whatever it is that you have to promote. And you can actually use the blog, like Mike said. It's, you know, like I said before, it's your home on the internet. If you don't have one, you're homeless. You know, so 15K formula, definitely hands down, is my favorite.
Awesome. Sounds great. Yeah, that's one of my favorite too, especially the first video too. Getting clarity on your intentions for income. This was a huge one for me. And I actually know a guy, Paul Hutchings, he's on our team. He did this formula on this one little video, and in 90 days, he paid off his house. He literally paid it off. He's debt-free. So, you know, he had that intention to pay it off in 90 days, and he did it. So I thought that was pretty cool. So yeah, there's awesome products that are for anybody in this whole entire niche of internet marketing. So if anyone's trying to learn how to do internet marketing, then all these products are recommended. So I want to just pay close attention to the first two though right now. Keep in mind that you can make, so let's go into how we get paid real quick. So that's the next part. So keep in mind with all the products, you can make up to $4,625 per sale. Okay, on a single, but that's huge. But I want to just, for simplicity, I want to focus just on these two, because I think there's a lot of misconception out there thinking that you can only make money if you're all in, which is a good thing to think about, because you got to be all in your business, mentally, spiritually, financially. I mean, obviously that's a given, but I want to just point something out. Even if you were not all in, but you went to work just like you were all in, here's the cool thing. You can make a lot of money from just these first two product levels. So here's how we get paid real quick, and then I'll bring out one other person to kind of give their perspective.
Hey, Mike, could you make your screen a little bit bigger, the document, because it's really, really small.
Yep, gotcha. Is that better?
Much better, yes.
Sweet. All right, so here's how this works. So there's two products, 25 and 100. Now, they pay out 100%. Okay, obviously there's fees that come out of that, and things of that nature. So you might not get a full 100%, like, some people are like, well, it's not really 100%. It is 100%. The company doesn't get anything from those two products. The fees go to the credit card company, so you are getting paid 100%. Okay, so some people are, try to argue about that, but it's true. So these first two products, you do get 100% of the commissions, and here's how it works. So 1, 3, 5, and every fifth training sales or pass-ups, or however you want to put it. I like calling them training sales because that's the reason I like calling them training sales. Here's why. Let's just call them training sales. Here's why I like to call them that. I don't like the word pass-up, for one thing. Well, the reason they're training sales is because think about this. Your sponsor has incentive to help you make these sales because they get paid when you make them. So it's kind of like you get involved, I have an incentive to train you to make those sales 1, 3, 5, and every fifth, so that I get paid and you get paid. So that's kind of how the mindset of that is. You can call them whatever you want to call them, but that's how it works. So here's how I want to kind of point this out and how this really works. We can go all day on the structure and how this works and all this crazy stuff, but in reality, let's just do math, okay? This is the best way to do it. So when you have 50 people, 50 total people that pay you $125, let's do the math. We'll just simplify this whole thing down for you guys. I like simplicity, so here we go. That's 6,250. $6,250 per month income. Now, who here can use an extra $6,250 a month income? If you can, type yes below. And all it takes, so let me point this out, is 50 total. 50 total people. So check this out, and this is the magic of this comp plan. Does it have to be 50 total people from you? No. Let's say you bring in 10 people. Well, what is it? 2, 4, 6, and your, let's see, 6, 7, 8, 9 went to you, right? So those, out of those 10 people, when these 6 people make their first sale, or their first, third, fifth, and every fifth go to you. So I want to point that out. You don't have to bring all 50 of those. They can be from your downline sales. If everybody understands that, type a I or something like that. Let's just type a random letter. I. There we go. So if you understand that, type I. You don't have to get the 50. The 50 can come from your downline sales and their downline sales and their downline sales, unlimited levels deep. Because if you think about it, look at this. So let's say your second person, let's just bring this super simple. So your second person brings their first. This first is coded to you, and then when they bring first, that goes to you. When they bring their first, that goes to you. Unlimited levels deep. Okay? So that's the power of this comp plan, and it could get complicated. I wish I had a little drawing board. Next time I do the Hangout, I actually bought a whiteboard. Or it's a whitey board. You just stick it on your wall. I'm actually going to do that with this, and it's actually easier to map it out if you can draw. But here's the cool thing about this. Forget the comp plan for a second. Forget the pass-ups. So let's just forget everything. And just remember this. 50 total people that are in your code pays you $6,250 a month income. You just get more if you want more income. If you want half that, you get half that. So everybody good with the comp plan? You don't have to get too crazy with it. And then the coolest thing about this is that does not count upgrades. That does not count people who go all in. That does not count any of those other products that Empower Network sells for you. This is just on the 125. So who here believes you can make a lot of money just on the first 2 levels? If you believe that, let me know below, and we'll keep on rocking and rolling. All right, great stuff. So this is the simplicity of it now. So now here's what I want to do. I want to start bringing other people out as well. I want to talk about how we market for a second. Okay, so how we market. So there's one guy, and I want to just pull up my screen real quick. Where is that? So the first person I want to bring out, because I know he's kind of busy right now, is Mr. Kevin Souza. So here's one way. We have online ways of marketing and we have offline ways of marketing. Right now, Kevin's in a unique situation. So I wanted to bring him out and let him share with you how he is marketing the business and how you can do it as well. This is just one method, so just keep in mind you don't have to do it this way, but this is one way you can. So Kevin, can you come out and share how you're marketing the business right now? If you're there. I know he's probably busy. All right, so Kevin, just yell at me when you're ready, and we'll pull you out. So let's bring out Sean then. So Sean, you also have a unique way of marketing the business because you do it online, right? So you're more online marketing. But what's your unique way of marketing this business? I know that it's not typical, so I wanted to get your perspective on that.
For sure. First of all, I just want to say thank you, Mike Hobbs. Yeah, I do 100% online marketing. As I said again, I've had no experience to any of this type of stuff before I got into this, but my approach to this is because I'm a music producer. I've been into music production for about 7-8 years now, and I have a primary business, my own business. So when it comes to Empower Network, the way I tied it together was I have a vision and I have this deep passion inside of me to basically help other music producers, not even just music producers, but people in general. However, my target and my niche is music producers just like myself, and there's millions of us, especially on the internet. So I strategically market to producers just like myself. I use YouTube, I use Facebook, I use Twitter, and I use email marketing, and I dominate my niche. And I've created a team. I've created a couple different things to help to bring it all together, because Empower Network, it's an amazing system. It's an amazing training, education tool, the whole 9 yards. But I had to get creative with my marketing so I can show music producers how Empower Network is going to help us to expand our mindsets, to get our visions, really soaked in, and we can go forward with our dreams to become successful music producers. So that's my marketing approach. I use a lot of YouTube, Facebook, social media, email marketing, etc., etc.
Sweet. And just, do you mind telling us, about average, like the kind of lead flow that you get just by marketing to producers, music producers?
Totally. So, I got into email marketing about 1 to 2 years ago. I was brand new newbie, had no idea about any of this stuff. And today I average about 30 to 50 to 70 leads per day. Anywhere from 30 to 70, upwards of 100 sometimes. But average is about 30 leads per day. Really simple. A lot of it actually comes from free traffic. Some of it's paid, but it's really good.
Sweet. Now if you guys think that that's pretty dang cool, go ahead and type a yes below, because I thought that was very, very unique. He came in here, he's targeting music producers, he's targeting his niche because he was a music producer. He's generating 30 to 70 leads a day doing that. So think about it. What niche do you have? What kind of person are you? Are you a stay-at-home mom? Are you a football player? I mean, think about it. You would have never thought you can target music producers with Empower and kill it, right? But Sean is doing that. So really it's about, would you agree, Sean, that it's about just really targeting who you are and then just going for it?
Totally. I mean, it would make more sense to me to talk to people who are just like me rather than talking to, other people who, let's say, lawyers or doctors. I don't really talk the same language as them. But a music producer, we can speak the same language, we have the same slang, and so I can get my message across to them a million times easier. So that's my road. I knew what I was strong at, and I just targeted that instead of trying to become something, become an expert in a different field, which I had no experience in. It's just more smart to me to focus on that which you're already good at, and it could be anything. It could be, as Mike said, sports. Maybe you're a football player. Maybe you play guitars. Doesn't really matter. I know at the event, one of our recent events, I talked to somebody who's like you know, they're into health and fitness, and they came up with a crazy vision to create a health and fitness team inside of Empower Network, and it's totally possible for any niche like that.
Yeah, and this is what's cool. What I love about you is you've proven that. You know, so many people think, well, you can't do health and wellness with Empower. Well, who would have thought that you could do music producers with Empower? You know what I mean? So you can do whatever you want to do inside Empower. So I definitely appreciate you, man. That's awesome. So it looks like Kevin is back. So Mr. Kevin, can you share with people your unique way of marketing this business?
Yes, thank you. Just want to make sure you guys can see and hear me now. You know, we've used several ways. One of the ways that we use to show people the opportunity is Facebook. And we also, right now, we're at a flea market, and we're showing a DVD and getting names and numbers of people who come by our booth to take DVDs home with them to watch the opportunity. And so that's a great way, because especially for people who are not too savvy online, or even if you are savvy online, to hand somebody a DVD presentation and then follow up with them after a day and ask them, hey, what did you like the best about what you saw? And then, hey, sounds like you're ready to get started. It's really a simple procedure, and we're having fun. Today we have 18 people that have taken DVDs and given us their names and numbers so that we can follow up and help them become happily involved in the business. And so pick a way that's comfortable for you. We use a variety of ways to show people our opportunity, but to build our structure through which our products can flow. Get your page in front of eyeballs, whether it's through a DVD or whether it's in Facebook or whether it's people you know personally, but it's a lot of fun. So just make it fun and be consistent, and it'll work for you too.
Yeah, I think that is so unique, guys. Think about this. See, we have this little DVD, and he showed you that. And he's out there, he has a booth, and he's handing these out, getting people's names and numbers, and he's building the business. He's a top leader in our team. He's making a six-figure income, and he uses Facebook and these DVDs. I mean, how cool is that? I mean, it's awesome. So thanks so much, Kevin. That's awesome that you came out here. And with that, let's bring out Miss Lisa. I know you also market the business and are killing it in the business. So what is kind of your unique, or maybe just the same? I mean, what do you do to market the business?
Well, first of all, let me just say this. One of my mentors always told me, if you want to be rich, market to a niche. And so for me, it has always been niche marketing. That's what always has worked for me. So let me just actually show you a little bit of what I'm doing. Right now, 95%, well, exactly right now, actually 100% of my marketing is free marketing. But when I first started, 95% of that was free marketing, was basically on Facebook. Now I'm doing more so Facebook and Instagram. Those are like my two things that I'm using right now, and video and blogging, and combining them together, right? Because they pretty much all work together. So what I'm doing right now is 100% of my leads are 100% for free. The other 5% that I told you before, when I first got started a year and a half ago, I was dabbling with paid advertising here and there and whatever. And I've done a little bit of the paid advertising, but right now it's 100% free, and my lead flow ranges anywhere between, on a low scale, it's about 40 leads in a day. On a high scale, it's about 100 leads a day. I've gotten even 150 free leads in one day. So what I wanted to show you guys was some proof that what we do here with our system and the Empower Network works, okay? And when Mike talks about creating freedom, that's exactly what I was able to do in my business. So I'm going to share my screen with you guys just to show you what's possible for you, okay? So right now, as you can see, today I'm already at 1,700 I'm sorry, 1,700, 17 leads, and this is all free for today. Yesterday, I generated 90 free leads, and right now I'm pushing almost 7,000, pretty much all free leads on social media. And I'm doing it, guess what? With my blog, which I'm basically, you know, we talked about niche marketing, right? This is niche marketing. I am targeting network marketers. That's my niche because I've been in this industry for 20-something years. And so I understand their pain. I understand their frustrations. And when you know who you're talking to and how to target to them and how to hit their hot buttons, then you will start creating results in your business. Right now, I see a lot of people going out there and they're just targeting to everybody with a pulse, and you really just can't do that. You have to know who your target market is, create a message around that, and then go out and, you know, speak to those people through your marketing, whether it be videos or blog posts or whatever it is. You have to speak to them through your marketing, because if you know how to speak their language, then you're going to get a response from them. But if you're talking mumbo jumbo to someone, if you're trying to push a weight loss product to someone who doesn't need to lose weight, well, then you're wasting your time, right? So it has to be niche marketing. So my niche marketing is actually network marketers. But I also have another niche, which is why I love our blogging system, because even for just the $25 a month just for the blog, we can actually create unlimited amounts of blogs. Right now, I have another blog where I'm targeting, you know, people with my weight loss journey, where I lost 30 pounds in 90 days. And that's my before and after picture there. So this is another blog that I created. And when I go out there and I do my marketing and I'm sharing my story about my weight loss journey and things that I'm eating and me working out, and I'm driving traffic to my niche blog, well, guess what? If there's somebody out there that also needs to lose 30 pounds, don't you think they're going to click on my banner? Of course they are. Why? Because they want what I have. Now, as a result of that, through the year and a half that I've been with Empower Network, if we go here, and I'm not going to show you all my numbers, but I'm just going to show you what was possible with just the blog, which is a $25 product, and just the Inner Circle, which is a $100 a month product, right? If you look here, and I'll try to make this a little bigger so you could see, I was able to make over $16,000 with just the blog, okay? And you know, some of it is actually residual income. The $25 a month is what you're getting. And with just the Inner Circle alone, I created over $37,000. So that's what, like $52,000, $53,000 just from those two products, not including all of the other products that we have inside of our system. So as you can see, you know, the question is, does it work? And will it work for you? It will, if you have a niche market and you know how to target to them, and then you plug into the training and you go out there and you make it happen. So there you have it. Back to you, Mike.
Sweet, sweet, sweet. So that actually leads perfectly into, so we covered the products, we've covered the comp, how we get paid, we've covered how we're marketing as a panel here. Actually, I didn't tell you guys how I market. And I'll cover that real quick. I actually use Facebook videos. So I create little videos based on my notes. So I take little notes. Actually, I don't know where my notebook is. Oh, here it is. So I take notes right here in this little prosperity notebook, and I go to events, I take notes, and I'll open it up and I'll just be like, okay, what can I do a video on today? Okay, vision, and then I just the little points on vision, and I can literally just shoot a video on some notes that I've taken, and then so I'm giving value to the marketplace, and I have a call to action, and then that's how I generate my leads. So I post it online, I post it on my Facebook page, and I promote it on there. So I'll spend anywhere from $7 to $20 per video. So I'm a little bit more hybrid. I do a paid strategy / free, because it's free to go on Facebook, but then I also pay for it. And that's all I do. So I post these little videos on Facebook, promote them, and then I email them to my list. So that's what I do. I keep it simple. I don't go crazy. I'm starting to dabble into YouTube stuff as well, but I keep it simple. That's how I market. Now, so that leads me to segue into how are we going to help you? How are we going to train you? So the bottom line, guys, is we can tell you all day, this is how I market. This is how Sean markets. This is how, Kevin markets and Lisa. Now, let's go back to Lisa. Lisa, I mean, are you someone that's committed to coming out on, a Super Saturday, after training and teaching what you do to get those leads?
Absolutely. I am
Sweet.
committed.
What about you, Sean? Are you willing to come out and just kind of share people how you share and get music producers and how they could do it and stuff like that?
Would love to. Would love to.
Cool. And I know Kevin, he's already done it. He has a Facebook viral product in our back office. So think about this, guys. And I'm willing to share as well. I've actually already shared my Facebook strategy last week. So there's a recording of that, and you can get access to that recording when you join our team. Okay? So think about this. We just shared with you what we sell, how we get paid, how we market, and we're willing to train you on how to do that. Would that be valuable to you? Type a yes below. Say, yes, that would be very, very valuable to learn. Okay? Because think about this. Whenever you join a business, it's not about the products, comp plan, all that stuff. It's how you're going to get trained. It's how you're going to generate leads. It's how you're going to get sales. It's how you're going to make it happen. Because if you don't generate leads, you don't generate sales, guess what's going to happen? You're not going to make any money with the greatest comp plan in the world. Like literally, Empower Network, I believe, is the greatest company because of the vision of Empower. We didn't even talk about that. But they're here to stay. They've been around 2.5 years. Everybody thought they would be out of business after 2 months. Then everybody thought they'd be out of business after 6 months. Then everybody thought they'd be out of business after a year. Then everybody thought they'd be out of business after the Blog Beast thing. And then we're still here. We're still rocking. We're still cranking. $30,000+ months personally. There's multiple six-figure earners. Obviously, results not typical. You can see our average earnings, but they are possible. Okay, we're still cranking it out. The company's here to stay, but more importantly, it's how you can succeed with us. When I first got online, like I said, I had nobody. So you are actually in a very fortunate situation right now. You're in a very fortunate situation. I mean, would you guys agree, those of you who left on the panel, that people that are getting in on the team now, they have got it made? Do you guys agree, Lisa and Sean? I mean, think about that.
Absolutely, they have it made. Especially with you, Mike, because I just want to give a shout out to you quickly first, because you're actually the leader of the Prosperity team. So I just want to say thank you, and just to let you know how much I appreciate you and what you've done, not only for me, but for my team members as well, with all the value that you provide to us. So guys, like I said before, well, actually, I don't think I said this part before, but, you can either learn from your mistakes or you can learn from mentors, and I choose to learn from mentors, because, I mean, I've had a lot of mistakes, and actually, I shot a video. I want to share this really quickly, if you don't mind, Mike. I shot a video today, as a matter of fact. I didn't get a chance to upload it, but I will after we do this hangout, so you can actually check it out on my wall. But I'll share a quick story. I got an email yesterday from someone who actually used to be on my team. They were with me in another network marketing company as well, and they actually quit on me twice. And now they're actually emailing me because they're broke as a joke. She literally said, I can't even afford toilet paper. And that's really, really serious, because she took it upon herself to make a decision to be an opportunity junkie. and she clearly said this in her email to me. She said, I made a mistake. I'm an opportunity junkie. I admit it. I jumped around from this program to that program, and I wasn't committed to learning from people who are having the kind of results that I'm getting. And now I'm in this situation where I had to actually borrow toilet paper from a family member. Now, I don't know about you, but that's serious and it's nothing to joke about. And the question that I have for you here is, are you going to sit here and continue doing what you're doing and learn from your own mistakes, or are you going to plug into us, where we had the mistakes, we learned from it, and now we're teaching you how to do the things that are actually working and not the things that are not working? Okay, so that's the question that I have for you guys today. So don't make the same mistake that she did. If you have, like Mike said earlier, if you're in a company right now, there's two people that are watching this. The two types of people that are watching this right now. The person who already has a business and is like, well, I don't know what this Empower Network thing is. Well, we already showed you that it doesn't matter what niche you're in. We've got the music industry niche. We've got the health and wellness niche here now, right? You can actually take whatever niche that you're in and use it to build an additional income outside of what you're already doing. Or if you're stuck right now and you don't have a sponsor, or you don't have the type of leadership in your company, well, then now you have an opportunity to have a home where you do have that. So the choice is yours, and you have to make that decision by clicking on that button right below this video and getting started. So back to you, Mike.
Yeah, that's a perfect example. And you know, the cool thing is, we are literally here to help you. You know, we're not going to leave you hanging. I do 2 webinars per week now, like Tuesday and Thursdays, where I share with you, you know, daily action plans that I do. You know, I actually answer Q&A as well. So like I said in the beginning, you know, in the beginning I spent one-on-one time with people, and now I do groups, but I still answer questions. So think about that. Imagine having someone there able to answer your questions as you're going through the week, and then we get on these, you know, Saturday hangouts as well to help you close sales and get people into the business. Man, you're golden. And even Lisa and myself, Josh Shanley, and Kevin and Connect, we're doing Wednesday night hangouts providing value to the marketplace. So think about that for a second. We have opportunity webinars. We have value-based webinars for you to leverage and get people into the business, and all you have to do is follow what we tell you to do. You know, I never had that in the beginning. I was a perfect example of learning from my mistakes versus learning from a mentor. But then when I started getting mentors, guess what? I started excelling faster. Okay, in the beginning when I was learning from my mistakes, I kind of progressed, but I actually dramatically progressed when I started learning from mentors. So I would almost venture to say you can either learn from your mistakes or mentors, but the mentor part is going to be 10 times faster, okay? Because you can learn from their mistakes. So think about that for a second. So the last part of the training here is I want to actually walk you through what to do next, and then I'm going to kind of bring out Lisa and Sean one more time to kind of give you their last perspective here. But here's what I want you to do. So let me share my screen real quick. All right, so we've covered everything. You know, the products, how we get paid, how we market, how we're going to train you. We're not going to leave you hanging. But what we haven't covered is exactly what you do get when you click the button below. So below this video, let me pull up the screen here. There's a green button. It says lock arms with us. So right here, and I'll even blow this up. Let's make this big. There we go. Maybe. There we go. So it says lock arms with us. So right below the video, you're watching the video right here on this page. Right here, there's a green button. Okay. So when you click that green button, it might go to a variation of a page or whatever, but it's going to go to the person who invited you's link, okay? So click that button and have that open on the other screen right now. And above, if you scroll up, the person who invited you here you can shoot them a quick message and just say, hey, I'm in. So you scroll down, click the green button, scroll up, click on message, and just message them and just tell them, hey, I'm in. Okay? And then here's what you want to do. You just want to go through the motions here, get to the join page. If you want to read through exactly what you're getting, there's a sales page here that you can read through everything that you get. But it's going to take you over, it takes you to your back office if you're logged in. But what you want to do is it's going to take you over to, let me click that button again, to the join page. And what you want to do is just fill it out. What you're going to get is you're going to get 20 of those opportunity DVDs that Kevin was handing out. So you can do whatever you want. You can go to the flea market, hand them out. You can give them to friends. You can give them to people you know. But it's this really easy offline method. You get 20 of those in your kit. You also get the 8 core commitments in your kit and a workbook. You get that blog that we talked about where Lisa, had her health and wellness blog. She had her network marketing blog. I had my video tip blog. So you can promote whatever you want with that blog. You get the personal development product, and you can make money with us. So that's what you're buying today. It's $197 plus shipping, and you're gonna make sure your sponsor is the right sponsor from the fan page. Okay, so that's how you get started with us. Super simple. Click the green button, go to that page, get started with us. $197, and then you get those first 2 products. And like I said, this gives you the opportunity with your first 50 people coded to you, making a $6,000 a month income, which is huge, which is super, super huge. So do that. Don't hesitate. And then here's what you're going to get on top of that. So that's what you get from the company. What you get from us is, check this out. You're going to get a Prosperity Team back office. So you're going to get plugged into our system where you will be able to plug into our masterminds on a weekly basis. You'll be able to plug into our Facebook group. You'll be able to plug in, now that's an Empower event. You'll be able to plug into our iPass marketing system right here, our marketing center, where we have sales funnels for you. So right now, with those first 2 products, you will have access to our Pizza Boy Millionaire funnel, our Prosperity Formula funnel, and our basic funnels right here. So we have multiple sales funnels that you can plug into right from the get-go. We have multiple training that you can plug into. So Kevin's Facebook method, we've got mindset, we've got other trainings here, and then we have inner circle trainings where Lisa Torres actually has training right here as well, how to be a self-management ninja. We show you how to get $10,000 a month on Facebook chatting, and we also have Q&A webinars with me and Organize Your Life with Melissa. So we have tons of training for you to plug into. You have the marketing system that you can plug into, and then you're going to be grandfathered in to our new iPass 2 system that Chris Jones and Chris Campbell are creating for you. That's not out yet, but you will be grandfathered into that when you get on that level. So pretty awesome stuff. Those are kind of just a little bit of the bonuses you get for joining our team. And then the final bonus, and then I'm going to bring out for final thoughts here, is we do a Super Saturday training as well as this Hangout. So this Hangout's the first part. So let me pull up my camera here. All right, so this right now is the first part of our Super Saturday. So it's our Hangout for guests, it's for team, whoever wants to be here. This Hangout is for you. Now, we have an encore training for our Super Saturday, which starts at 3 p.m. Eastern. So you've got 45 minutes to make a decision, and then you're going to be able to plug into our Super Saturday private training. Okay, so this This is where we teach you the nuts and bolts. This is where we teach you what Sean Ali knows, what Lisa Torres knows. Now, they're not going to do this Saturdays. I already have a trainer for this Saturday, but in the next Saturdays to come, this is where you learn the nuts and bolts, the strategies, how to market, how to get your business out there, and how to really make money online. And we do these on Saturdays, okay? So we call it our Super Saturday. So you have 45 minutes to get in, lock in, send your sponsor a message on Facebook and just say, hey, I'm in. Can I get the link to the Super Saturday? And we will get it. I have a guest trainer that I've spent upward of $50,000 for coach. Actually, it's over $100,000 now because I rehired him for another year in coaching, okay? And part of that investment that I've made this year is the opportunity to have him come out and train my team directly on some of the things that I've been learning. So this is a very, very valuable thing that I paid for. You don't have to pay for it. It's just free for you guys. And you can plug into that for free. So bottom line, join, click the green button below. You'll be plugged into that Super Saturday training. If anything, it's worth the money just for that. And I promise you, this Saturday, like in an hour or 45 minutes from now, 40 minutes, you're going to learn how to take wherever you're at and bring it to the next level, because it did for me. Okay, you know, when I first went through this concept we're going to talk about on that training, it took me from being here like a $20,000 a month earner, and then I had upwards of a $70,000 a month 1 month by just applying what we're going to teach you. So the cool thing is, it's free. All right. You just have to join our team, and you're locked into that. So any closing thoughts for people? We'll start with Sean. So Mr. Sean, any closing thoughts for the viewers here?
I just want to say shout out to Lisa, shout out to you, Mike, because you know what's amazing, because I've never been into network marketing before, as I said again, but when I get my team, you know, I plug my team into to Empower. What happens next is I also plug them into what Mike showed you, the prosperity team training, Lisa's training. I mean, I have countless members in my team who they just look at Lisa and Mike's training all day long, and then they take action upon those trainings, and they get crazy results. So I want to shout out to you guys, because you guys are also training my team. And I know that goes for, you know, X amount of other teams and leaders, but that's just benefits of being locked into this community here that we have here. I mean, you know, you don't find this anywhere else. I've tried affiliate marketing on ClickBank and all these other things, but what's missing from all that, I believe, is a community where you can come lock arms, you can mastermind with each other, you can bounce ideas, you can get mentored, you can, you know, feel each other's energy. That's you can't really pay for that stuff. I don't think, because, you know, it's just so invaluable. So I just want to shout out to you guys once again. It's an amazing opportunity. You need to get serious about your life. Obviously, you know, it's not time to joke around. It's time to really get serious and make something crazy happen in your life. You know, I'm 25 years old. I've generated an extra 50 grand on the side inside of this movement here, and I've had no experience in here. So imagine what you can do. You know, just imagine what you can do. You can do miracles. So back to you, Mike. Shout out Lisa. Shout out Mike. I'm very thankful to be here with you guys.
Awesome. Appreciate you, Sean. I mean, he's killing it. Those of you watching this, Sean is killing it with the music producing industry. It's just an inspiration to everybody, if you think about it, that you really can target any niche. So grateful for you, and, you know, future $1 million earner right there. So with that, let's bring out Miss Lisa. Closing thoughts.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. Thank you, Sean, for that. And congratulations to all of your success as well. I just want to close off with this. You know, right now, I know that a lot of people that are watching this right now, the people that I invited at least, are in the network marketing industry. And I got to tell you this right now, that most network marketing companies will never teach you what we're teaching you here. Okay, so what most network marketing companies teach you, what they teach you is basically to post a picture on, you know, social media. That's the extent, or post an update on social media, or before and after picture if you're health and wellness or whatever. That is the extent of what they will teach you. They will not teach you the kind of things that we're teaching you here. And so we have actually the best of both worlds. We've got offline stuff, right? So if you have no idea what to do in network marketing, no problem. You just hand out this DVD if you want to give offline events. Anybody, see, you don't need a skill set to do offline events. Anybody can book a room and invite a few people, okay? And, you know, or do a home party or whatever your thing is. But anybody can do that. My 12-year-old could do that. And so you don't need experience to do that. And so this is the offline world. And then we have the online world. Now, there's a lot of people that are doing the offline thing, but they don't like it anymore, right? Because they ran out of, they burnt out of their friends and family. They burnt out of their warm market. And they're looking for ways to build a business on the internet because they want to create more freedom and automation in their business. Well, that side of the world is what we're going to help you with because we know how to do that and we love teaching it. And so, you know, and now, you know, like Kevin Sousa, he's actually tackling the best of both worlds. As you saw, he was hanging out with us handing out these DVDs as he was speaking, right, at a flea market. And here he was actually doing internet marketing at the same time. So he was doing the offline thing in conjunction with the online thing. So we have the best of both worlds, and you can tap into that right now by clicking on that button right below this video, because by now you should realize that there is no other place where you're going to make the kind of income that we are going to help you create with any other program out there, that because we're paying 100% commissions. You can't find that anywhere. You can't find 100% commissions offline and online all rolled up in one bundle along with personal development and internet marketing training. It doesn't exist. This is the only place that you could get that. So if you want to get your hands on that, click the button right below this video and get started.
Sweet. I couldn't have ended it better myself. So with that, my friends, make it a wonderful day. If you got value, or just what I want to encourage you guys to do, if you're in Empower right now, go ahead and just type what product you like the best and why, or you know what you like best about the team, whatever you want to share, type it below. And if you're new and you're a guest, get with the person who invited you here. If it's on Facebook, there's a little quick message button above. There's a green button below to get started, and just make it happen. You know, we've got 30 minutes, 35 minutes to go before our encore training, and I promise you, you're going to get a lot of value from this. It was so valuable that to me that I, you know, obviously paid a lot of money for, and I wanted him to come and train you guys on the same exact thing. So get there. You got 35 minutes. Make it happen, and I'll see you guys on the next webinar. And those of you who missed maybe the beginning, this is recorded, and the recording will be up pretty much instantly. You could just replay it. So with that, make it a great day. See you in the next video. Hang out.